beach soccer got us talking this morning. Nigeria moving up 10 places in the current FIFA ranking that was released for December. Definitely, it's because of the exploits at the CAF Beach Soccer Championship hosted by Nigeria, and the Beach Eagles finished second, run up to Senegal, who happens to be dominating Africa right now when it comes to beach soccer. It's a good one for them. 20th position right now overall.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
But obviously, this thing can still achieve a lot.
I agree.
And yeah, the administrators of beach soccer, they have their work cut out in 2017 to help them, even go further. It was disappointing they lost the final against Senegal.
That's right.
Yeah, but they've been able to qualify for the World Cup. And the fact that now they've moved 10 places up in the FIFA rankings, I think it's a good one as well too. And yeah, it might just push them on to achieving greater things in 2017.
And for some of us that have been following beach soccer in Africa, no much pain knowing that Senegal defeated Nigeria. They are a better side. They have invested so much in the sport. So that right there is the message to Nigeria. You need to put more. What does this do? Moving 10 places. It shows that next year at the World Cup in Bahamas, if they do well also, you move up. So you have something to look forward to that should make you consolidate on your performance. Not just on the beach. Administration must be top notch. Management must be good. Logistics. This is the beach soccer, the Super Sand Eagles. Someone should not say, they're not the priority. Anything that puts Nigeria on the map for PR, we should take care of it.
Yeah, when you're talking about funding and reducing national teams, some obviously will have to go. But then Nigeria is third in Africa, behind Egypt is second. Senegal, of course, not surprised, they are number one. And if you reverse it at the world level, Portugal, best team ahead of Russia second, Brazil third, Italy, Iran, Switzerland, Tahiti. Wow. Japan, Paraguay, and Spain. The reason I'm mentioning this is Portugal, of course, we know after winning the European Championship, they are obviously in the map right now in world football. Russia, not always there, but beach soccer here. They're here. Brazil, of course, they're everywhere. We understand that. Italy, they're everywhere. Iran, that's a shocking. It's a shocker they have Iran in beach soccer ranked 4th in the world. In Switzerland, it's okay. Tahiti. Japan. Paraguay.
They look at it and say, look, what is it that we have that we can use to put ourselves on the world map? Well, we've got beaches in this country. Why shouldn't we consolidate on beach volleyball, beach soccer,
Iran,
beach table tennis coming up?
Still Iran?
Yes. And they're looking at it and saying, we cannot compete with the best on grass for football.
Why not to the take advantage of
beach Tahiti on the grass, come to the beach and see something.
Exactly.
People are consolidating.
I'm surprised that we don't have Argentina here. That's the shock here right now. Because when it saw Iran and it saw Japan and Paraguay, like, okay, I'm expecting Argentina to be here. But obviously, they're not in the top 10. So
I'm sure they played more competitions,
Tahiti have hosted it before.
So good one for the Beach Eagles. Good way to round off the year for them. Better things for them next year as well, so as they go and prepare for the Bahamas FIFA World Cup.
That's the big one.
That's the big,
That's the way it is. Okay, busy day, English Premier League now. That's the one we want to be talking about. Starting with the Hull City hosting Everton. How big will this be for Everton? Because when you look at the team, they're like, okay, they win today, tomorrow they're losing, next tomorrow they're drawing. So you're like, okay,
mixed season for them so far, yes, I agree. Mixed season for Ronald Koeman. And when he was brought in to replace Roberto Martinez, a lot of hype. Fans wanted, instant results, but so far it's been mixed. They haven't really lived up to expectations. But then it's still early. We're just getting into mid-season, so they still have a lot of games, to improve. And tonight, when they take to the pitch, I don't know how that one is going to pan out against All City. All City have struggled all season. So perfect opportunity for Everton to get all 3 points in that game.
Yeah, that's the way it is. On other games on Saturday, starting bowling, Sunderland, Chelsea, Stoke City, Leicester City. Oh, man. And West Ham United. Now, this is going to be another tough one for them, losing to Everton. And now they're facing West Ham United, who is actually in resurgence right now. So it's going to be another difficult for them on Saturday. We also have other fixtures coming, but everyone is actually fascinated by the game between Liverpool and Manchester City. But you have Manchester United facing Middlesbrough. They won 4 on the bounce now and still remain 6th, more like 6th forever. Southampton and West Bromwich Albion will be in action. Swansea City, Bournemouth also be in action. Swansea, they've sacked their coach, and you have some favourites There, one talking about Clement and Rowett and Rangiggs and so many. But Rangiggs have been ruled out. Definitely is not on the running anymore. So Liverpool and Manchester City, that's the big game for Saturday night. And for Jurgen Klopp, he says what they have to do is to see how they can, stop the passes from getting to Sergio Aguero. Remember, he returns after the 4-match ban.
Yeah, Aguero will be champion at the beat to return. Is missed out because of what he did, the red card he got. So he'll be champion at the beat to play again. And it's interesting to see Jurgen Klopp talking about cutting the supply line to Sergio Aguero. How successful they are with that, we'll find out tomorrow. Liverpool, Man City. Surely that's the game that gets us talking a lot today.
Chelsea, Stoke City, potential banana skin for Chelsea. They've been doing so well, come up with those 1-0 wins.
Yes,
with Stoke City, that you cannot predict.
You can't predict that. Yeah. I totally get what you mean when you say it's a potential banana peel for Chelsea. But Chelsea are in great form. The confidence level is very high. And you think playing in front of the fans again at Stamford Bridge, they would have too much for Stoke. Stoke very disappointing in the last game against Liverpool, where they went, they scored first and ended up losing that game very convincingly. So they'll be hoping to bounce back against Chelsea, but I just think Chelsea will have too much for Stoke on the night. There'll be games on Sunday as well, too. Very busy schedule, like you said, at the start, starting from today. On Sunday, we're going to have Watford taking on Tottenham Hotspur. Hopefully, Johnny Gallo can, regain his current touch in that particular game. Arsenal will play Crystal Palace.
Sam Allardyce,
Arsene Wenger. Obviously, those two guys don't get along. They're not really fond of each other. That's the reality there. So, very, very interesting game to watch.
Very, very interesting, particularly when Allardyce comes out with a negative play and Wenger is saying, look, that's what Wenger calls whenever you pack the balls, because he has an attacking team, and you pack the balls and they make one mistake and you go and score, and he calls it negative football. But that is his opinion as a coach, and Allardyce knows how to do that to Arsenal. I remember the days at Bolton.
Yes.
When Bolton plays Arsenal, it's a problem for Arsenal all the way, and I think he knows how to play Arsene Wenger's tactics. So hopefully we're not going to see a negative game according to Wenger. We'll see good football and then the best team will win.
We'll see.
Hopefully, if the best team can actually win. Well, forget Arsene Wenger now. I just want to see that Liverpool and Manchester City, what's going to happen in that game. That's a big one.
I'm just saying to Pep, look, forget about supplies to Aguero. You have a joker in Kelechi Iheanacho. Put Aguero on the bench.
Okay.
Seriously. See, guys don't just understand it.
We're just
let your opponents wonder what you're going to do with a super bench.
Oh, you're making that call now that Aguero will start on the bench.
Yeah, let Iheanacho play and you see.
Okay, we'll go for a break now. We'll come back, we'll be looking at the papers.
If we think we have to do something, and if there's a player which can help us not only in January, but in February, March, April, May, and the season after, then we would do something. But if not, then not. That's how it is. So, but it's the only time in the year, or one of two time periods in the year where you can do something. So it's of course important, but I'm not sure that it will be important for us this year. When you have a look in the table, then you see that obviously 6 clubs fight 4 or 1, really interesting position. Then you have the midfield with, in this moment, probably Southampton, Everton, and all the rest is, I hope I didn't forget anybody, fights for staying in the league. So that means already each game is kind of a final. So we know this, but we know on the other hand side that there are a lot of games to come, and you need to be ready for them too. So, but it's the only thing we have to do on New Year's Eve, actually. So it's the most important game I can imagine. The only real advantage can be it's at Anfield. So, and we should try to use this advantage. And we are obviously not in the worst shape, but unfortunately Man City too, and that means it will be really difficult for both teams, I would say. So, and I said already, I'm really looking forward to it because we all love playing against the best, and they are for sure in the group of the best teams in the world. So, yeah, happy to have the opportunity. Aguero can only score goals if somebody gives him the ball. So we have to avoid the easy passes, I would say, in his area. But we're able to defend really good. So for this, we need to be concentrated. That's the biggest challenge in this game, to play on the highest concentration level in each second of the game.
All right, we'll take a look at the papers now. I'm starting with a Sporting Sun. And this one says, Siasia blast NFF over bonus row. Says Eagles didn't agree 1 million naira. Whatever. Milan insists on Fabregas. AC Milan or Inter Milan obviously insisting on Cesc Fabregas. And Tevez signs £615,000 Chinese deal. I'm scratching my head about that money.
Yeah.
Then Mikel opens to a locomotive talk. Is he leaving Fenerbahce? Okay. Tony Payne dumps USA for Nigeria. And Forbes, Woods still worth $740 million. Okay.
No surprise. No surprise there at all.
Yeah,
Tiger Woods might have not played incredible golf all year.
He still has his money in the bank.
Oh, money in the bank all year long for
When
Tiger
you
Woods.
dominate golf for that long.
Yeah, I mean, it would take more than 3-4 years of bad golf to drop in that particular situation. Let's go straight to Sporting Life now. It's all over the papers actually. Tevez's deal with Shanghai Shenhua. A lot of figures being thrown around. Here they say it's £615,000 a week. Other reports are saying it's about more like 300. Yeah, but what is very sure is it's going to be earning a lot of money playing in China, in the Chinese Super League. This one is the big one for me, Austin. Wolves' new deal. Carly Keme stays till 2019. He's got a new deal with Wolves in the English Championship, and it's very important because he's clearly the number one for Nigeria right now. So congratulations to Carl Ikeme. He's been at the club for a very long time. Okay, something from the sport minister. NFF faces probe over World Cup bonus allegations. Yeah, the NFF have come out already to clarify that situation already. Osimhen's move approved. That's the deal that's supposed to take him to Wolfsburg, and Kanu named a legend. I mean, we know that already. He's an absolute legend when it comes to football. And what else? Austin, let's go to Complete Sports.
Complete Sports now. Front page says Chelsea milestone. Last chance for Mikel as Eagles captain looks up to Conte to make 250th Premier League appearance.
That's sentimental right there. But I mean, a coach like Anthony Conte, he doesn't strike me like that kind of manager. He wants to win, so he's not thinking about making Mikel get to 250 appearances. That would be the last thing on his mind. So good luck to Mikel on that particular situation. As it is so far this year, he hasn't even featured in the match day squad. So it'll be very hard to see Mikel, coming on to make that. To reach that target of 250 appearances.
When he was sitting on the bench, sometimes when last season when Jose Mourinho was in charge, everyone was complaining sitting on the bench. Right now, he's not even on the bench. He's only the match day squad ever since Conte came in.
Yes.
And you're thinking, okay, he can get the last chance to make it 250 appearance before he leaves Chelsea. I don't think he would want to do it in this game.
I'll be very surprised if Conte does that.
Yeah, I'll be surprised. But Conte looks like a very principled and straightforward coach. If this is what he wants to do, he wouldn't want to relax or maybe compromise in his own strategy and all that because he wants to actually make a particular player happy.
Maybe go and beg him out.
I mean that's the life of a footballer. I mean, coaches come, they don't fancy you for whatever reason.
Yeah, maybe because if you check that position, he's got like 4 options.
Well covered.
Four options. 2 are down injured. He's got other 2 again. So it's like he's the 5th one. So
rotation, right?
One is begging. Conte, if you're listening to Austin, he says you should just rotate your team. Try and rotate and make sure that Mikel actually fits in the new year. Well, thank you so much for being part of the program and Happy New Year to everyone. I'm Cecilia Amagbe.
Many thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a great New Year. Obviously, I'm Tayo Salah.
I'm Austin Okonakwa. Let's make it a sporty 2017. And remember, you can keep talking to us in everything you do. Remember to keep talking sports. Bye for now.